What if you lost your keys? Would you be able to find them? Or would your four-legged friend be able to find it for you? In this episode, we're going to teach you how to teach your dog to find lost or discarded items of yours. Yeah. Find it! Find it! Good! Yeah, Max! Max! Good boy! Yeah! Good boy, Maxie! Good boy, Maxie! Find it! Max! Yeah, Max! Yeah, Max! Oh! Atta boy! Yeah, that boy! Find it! Find it! Find it! Find it! Find it! Find it! Yeah, good boy! Good boy! Good boy, Max! Come! Come! Good boy! Good boy, Maxie! Good boy, Maxie! Good boy! Good boy! Okay, guys, this is young Max. He's 6 months old. Today is the very first day of teaching him, again, the article find using his toy. So you saw we did 2 where we threw it out, let him use a little bit of visual. And then the third one, we actually placed it. I hid it under the snow. And then you saw it, he got excited, he ran out. Got a little hectic at first. Then he started to settle into his nose work. And he was able to indicate the actual article in the way of finding it, digging it out, and bringing it back. And again, we're just going to be using the toy for now. Keep it simple. You want the drive high. You want him to get out there and hunt, and to keep hunting, especially when it becomes difficult later on. Notice the dog is still hunting, so we leave him alone. Let him do his thing. Oh, I think he found it. Yes, he did. Good boy, good boy. Good. Come on, Lexi. Good job. Good. That was tough. Oh, that was tough, buddy. Oh, good job. Flex, come. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, good job. So with the retrieval indication, we start with his favorite toy. And again, I like to start with a toy that you can engage the dog with, like a tug or even a ball on the rope. And the trick to it is to put as much of your odor on the toy. So I'll rub it for like maybe 30 seconds. Then sometimes I'll even hold it for an additional 30 seconds before I actually place or hide the toy. Now, you saw just now he had a little bit of difficulty because the first 2 he used a little bit more eyes, so he actually tried to do the same thing again. And then eventually he figured out, okay, now I got to use more nose, and he started to actually track a little bit. With this game, it's quite easy to teach. It's a game of hide and seek. And like I said, this is a retrieval indication. And so it's fun because now you're going to be tugging with his toy. From the toy now, because people ask me, so how do we move on to something like keys? Well, from the toy, we'll go to something, let's say, like a fanny pack that you would wear around your waist. And the same concept, we get them excited, we start to rub it up, tease them. So usually I'll have somebody restraining the dog, or I'll hold the dog back as I'm teasing it with one hand, and then I'll toss it. And then the same concept like the toy, let them see it, run out, grab it, and then we play. And then eventually we're going to place the item. Now, with this exercise, instead of putting your dog on a down and then hiding it, What I like to do is tie him off if I don't have access to somebody else to hold him. The reason being is we need to keep the drive high. And sometimes with too much obedience, it kills a little bit of the drive. So I'll tie him off to, let's say, a tree or a post, and then I can get him excited again and run out and hide the toy. Then I come back, boom, and release him. So like I said, from the toy, a fanny pack, maybe even a baseball cap. That works really well because you can be wearing that the whole time. Then you take it off, get him excited. Yeah. Same thing, you hide it. Now the next step is, let's say, a wooden dowel. So with the wooden dowel, the same concept. And again, you can do a light tug with the wooden dowel. From there, we can graduate to a plastic PVC pipe. And again, a light tug. Then we can graduate again to a steel bar. The same concept. Now, what will happen is, from playing with the actual article, we're now going to substitute that with a toy. So let's say my dog finds any one of those hard articles, plastic, the steel. Now, once he grabs it, I'm going to take hold of it as I bring out the toy and get him excited. Yeah, he's going to spit it out, and I'll throw the toy. And then we'll start to play. And from there now, the dog will put it together. Once I find the article, bring it back. I might do a little bit of tug, not a lot, with that same article before I bring out the tug. And the reason being is simply because we want him to understand to grab the article and hold the article. So if we engage him just for a little bit, just like that, it'll cause the dog to hold on to it. And once he's holding on to it, I'll reach back, grab my toy, stimulate, boom, he spits it out and he gets rewarded. And so we can transition from the article being the play item to an actual tug. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this is fun scent work. It can be used for your pet dog or even your working dog. Like this guy here, he does more in the way of Schutzen training. And this is more fun. It's recreational. And again, it's light. It's not like our tracking that we do in Schutzen. And this is why they take to it so well, because they enjoy just running around searching for things. If you enjoy the content, don't forget, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. Until next time, take care.